Good day, guys, and good day, friends. Today I've come to your screens. It's been some number of days that I haven't been able to sit behind the computer, so I've been very busy at my workplace, and so today, basically, I posted a few signals on my Telegram page. On my channel. So those of you who haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe so that and turn on the notification so that you can get update, because more often I usually post short videos to show you entries. Okay, so today, for instance, I posted a video to show an entry for volatility 75. I guess most of you didn't even see that. So for those who had the opportunity to see, maybe when price retraced there, I guess you entered. You can see that short video on my channel. You would see that. Okay, so basically, because I want to reach out to a lot of people, I don't want to limit it to maybe a particular group and all that. So I post it generally, you know. So please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do well and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So quickly, let's go through. And this is volatility 75. Let's go through what we are seeing. So basically, we had already ruled out some rules. If you don't follow my videos precept by precept, you may easily not understand what I may explain. So to get a full idea of what is happening on the chart, go back to the other videos and then check it out. Okay, so we were expecting a bullish market, so based on that, all our trade setups, we're looking for buy orders. Okay, so let's go down to this is the um, daily candles. Let's go down to the H4, and quickly I'll show you what I'm seeing on the chart. Okay, so this is H4, which is the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so what do you see on this chart? Basically, you would say you can see the market swinging from a certain high, coming down, and it's trading downwards. you know but can you see that there's a high here, and can you see that the high has been violated? I hope you can see clearly this high. Let me quickly begin to use my so okay, let me use this horizontal line. Now let me change the color to something red, slightly deeper. So can you see clearly that price was trending downwards, and then at this point this high here has been violated by this point. Okay, so there's a structure shift here, a market structure shift here. There's a break in structure, and price had to retrace, come back into, and then look for a sweet spot lower to get the trade. So now let's go to the 1 hour time frame and see what's happening. So basically, this is the 1 hour time frame. Okay, and we're seeing a shift in the structure. Okay, so it was more clear on the H1, sorry, on the H4. Okay, and now you have it here too, so you can even have a more better view from this side too. Okay, so now you could see that this is where price actually broke into, and then price had to retrace down into this candles here. So we consider this particular last down push candle as our other block. Okay, so price has pushed into the other block, and we see the bounce off away from this other block. Okay, all right, so basically this is the low. Okay, so if you want to set a trade, you have to put your stop loss below this point. Okay, you have to put, trade hasn't gone any far, If you haven't entered the trade, you can still wait and find. Let's go down to 30 minutes time frame and refine and see if we can find a very good or sweet spot to see if we can frame an entry. Okay, so there was this small gap here which I actually waited for price to trade into before I entered my trade. So for instance, if this candle should push up and close above this, so we are hoping that this candle also forms another block here. So when price comes and retraces back into this particular candle, is a good place to enter a trade. Okay. So what is our expectation? If you can take off something at this point, it is a good trade. Okay, it's a good trade. So basically, this is a simple trade that you could see the price was trending downwards. Okay, price was trending downwards and we expected a return. So let me quickly bring back our H4 chart. Okay, so it's so simple here. So price was trending downwards. How about someone asks, how about this big move down here? Don't you consider it as part of the area where maybe as you are trading, don't you consider it as part of the trend? Okay, so in the market, we always not consider everything we see on the chart. When the market begins to trend, you could see that it's trending. So for instance, those who trade the trend line, they can rule their lines here or rule their lines here and see that it's trending. So where is the trend? Now you could feel that there was a trend here. And where has the trend been violated? And this is the point. Okay. So basically, this cannot form part of the small trend that was forming here. Okay. This one, I guess we even explained it some time back. And this was a trade that I had actually explained that price was going to trade into this other block. Okay, this other block, price was going to trade into it. And lo and behold, price traded into it. And the funny thing is this. Let me explain something little here. Whenever you are placing your stop loss, give some allowance. Just some 10 to 5 to 10 pips allowance. Okay. So that anytime, so price actually retraced into this other block and just traded slightly below it. I had a trade, but my stop loss was below it, so I didn't exit this trade. I didn't actually exit this trade. Okay, all right. So basically, that is all there is. And let me show you a trade I found today. So if you are going to follow exactly this simple strategy of market structure shift, you will always be on the winning side in the market. Okay guys, you will always be on the winning side. So for instance, today I saw this structure here. Market moved from this point, came here, came to this, from this high, came here, from this high, and then it dropped, and then it came to form this high here, and then it came to this point, bounced off this. Whenever price forms this type of setup, it is what we are trying to say, that price is actually trying to push away from a certain base. And in the instance where we are trending downwards and you have this kind of setup, and then what happens, this one actually went higher and broke the structure. Number two, it didn't just stop there, it went ahead to break this other structure here and broke this other high here. So we had a break in structure. Okay, so this was the point. This was the point where we had the break in structure. Then what price? The price retraced. And what did it retrace into? There was this fair value gap here. Price retraced into, quickly rallied up again and came back down. I never closed. I had a trade running from this point. I never closed the trade. Okay. And then what did price do? Price traded, went up and came down, rather settled into this other block again, and then came up and came back down into the other block again. Usually, I told you that always consider the closing of the candles. The closing of the candles will show you whether price is actually going to go your direction or is going to do something otherwise. So look at it. When it got here, it settled on the other block just beneath here, and then what happened? It went up, took down this high. That was when I had more hope that, for instance, we had a trend here, and then this high has been broken. Then price retraced into this particular area, and then it began to rally up. And then I took off profit somewhere from this point, and I took off another one too on the high. So guys, Basically, this is all there is with other blocks. Okay, if you are really going to follow, you do well. You have nice trade setups, and then you enjoy more profits. Okay, so I wish you all the best in your trading, and then this is just a short video I wanted to record to show you the way forward and all that. So look at this, as this candle is surging higher. Now all there is that you should be looking for is look for liquidities below. Okay, price can actually come down and take down this low, but lo and behold, it cannot come down and take down this low. If it takes down this low, it means that the market trend has shifted. Okay, so now this is all there is that is happening on the market. Okay, so I wish you all the best in your trading, and then I'll record another video on step index, and then volatility 25 and 50 as well. So watch out for the videos, and then subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Okay, so now let me break down this one and give you another form of entry that may come, that a possible reversal that may come, and where it may reverse to, and then go back up higher. So for instance, this point, price can reverse to this particular point, and then what next before it can shoot back up high. So any point within this area, you can still enter your trade. If you haven't entered, if you see the video, and then you can get that reversal and then enter, it will be a good trade. I wish you all the best. Please like my channel, subscribe, and like the videos too for me. Okay, just for this free content. All right, all the best.